Welcome to video 6. This is the first of the official everyday daily videos. Tonight I'm just going to do a quick update on the events of the weekend. It is Monday, so I will be watching tonight's episode of Manifest, which I will do a review on in tomorrow's video. That will give you guys time to have watched it or get a spoiler, I guess. So as you guys saw in my last video on Friday, I did go get my hair cut in the morning. This is the after effect. My hair has grown back in a little bit. Italian genes, what can I say? But as you can see, this is the result of Friday evening. If you subscribe to any of my social medias, you may have seen pictures and or videos. I'm going to discuss each tattoo, how long it took, where it's at in the healing process, and address any sort of concerns that I may have if I weren't me. Excuse me. This tattoo is the first tattoo I did on Friday. Excuse me. This is the Cameron clan, tartan, and crest. The Cameron clan is a group of 5 Scottish families that go back a millennium or so, and can be traced through, I think, about 47 last names, one of them being Cameron. This specific tartan contains blue, red, and green. The green is the smallest element in this tattoo, so even if I get up close, you're probably not going to be able to see it well, especially when it's not finished healing. This tattoo took about 5.5 hours of sitting in a chair, and I can tell you right now that it is the most painful tattoo I've ever gotten, but the most worth it tattoo I've ever gotten. Every tattoo I have means something to me, and that's why I have them, but this one definitely was the most painful. Not just because it's a tattoo, which involved a lot of lines and a lot of shading, but because, as you can see, as an armband, it went all around. And this line right here, the bottom line, or I guess you could say the top line of the armband here, did cut into my armpit, which is about the equivalent of having your arm cut off, but leaving it attached at the same time. Not pleasant. Where it's at in the healing process is I'm washing it about 2 to 3 times a day with the Tattoo Goo brand of tattoo soap. Any antibacterial soap really will do the job. I prefer to use the aftercare kit that I always buy when I get a new tattoo, just to prolong the beauty of a tattoo. As you can see, the rest of these are, like this one for example, is 10 years old, so there's not a lot a brand new tattoo aftercare kit is going to do. But that one also has potential for being filled in or covered at some point. Most likely filled in. Anyways, as I said, this one did take 5.5 hours, and I want to take the opportunity now to thank my artist, Sean Cook of American Pride Tattoos, Waterford. That's Sean with W. Brilliant artist, great guy, always willing to help someone out when it counts. And then this tattoo, which he also did Friday night, didn't take as long, maybe an hour and a half of actual needlework. There was a lot of up-down breaks and whatnot when you're in a chair for 7 hours. That's how it goes. This is a simple set of what would be dog tags, except in the place of one dog tag is an AA coin. This tattoo represents the connection to my father and to his sister, whose mother, my paternal grandmother, who I never got to meet, was the descendant of the Scottish lineage that the Cameron clan encompasses. They both passed away in 2017, so I've been saving and waiting, and I wanted to do something that would not only connect me to them, but to where they came from, which is what I'm also in the process of attempting to figure out through ancestry and whatnot. The irony being, of course, that my aunt's name was Cameron, and she was a Cameron, but it does represent both my dad and my aunt, because my dad quite often would wear his Cameron tie, which was the colors of the tartan. This tattoo, which is the dog tag and A coin, represent my grandfather, who passed away December 15th, December 17th of 2015, shortly after I got back from my road trip to California. The coin that you can see on my hand says LX, which would be for 60 years, but that is only because they don't make a 61-year sobriety coin. Just don't think anyone's ever lived that long to get a coin, other than him. I mean, I'm sure there are people that have, but not enough to make a coin for. Again, simple design, just, the ball chain working its way around. And as you can see here, it says follow your dreams. Follow your dream was the last thing my grandfather had ever said to me via text message. He had said follow your dream, but English majors, what are you going to do? So I would say the most interesting thing about this tattoo is the fact that when my artist did it, he had to shave my arm, because you got to do it on bare skin. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's quite a difference between smooth and furry. And it was an interesting anecdote, because when my arm had been shaved, my girlfriend had said, I don't think I've ever seen your arm that smooth. And I said, me either. I don't think I came out of the womb that smooth. So when the expression smooth as a baby's butt never applied to this arm. So, and this one also, because it was done at the same time, is in the same relative period in the healing process. They're both peeling. This one tends to get a little bit drier because there was a lot more done to it. This one will probably heal faster, but there will be updates as we go. Currently, right now, I may or may not have said this, now I can't remember, but I do wash them 2 to 3 times a day, depending on what I'm doing and if I'm going anywhere. And I'm using the Tattoo Goo brand tattoo soap, as well as the Tattoo Goo brand tattoo goo. It comes in 2 different kinds. There's the green scented, which is not very perfumey, it's all plant extracts. But then there is the Ink Fix unscented, which is basically the same stuff minus the plant oils that would give it the fragrance. I've used both. They both have the same effect. That's why it does look shiny. So it is just a matter of waiting till they're finished peeling. I honestly can't remember how long the rest of them may have taken, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't as long as this one is going to take. As I said, this is the first of the daily videos. Tomorrow I will be doing another follow-up on the tattoo process, or the healing process, I should say. I will be doing a review of NBC's new show Manifest, an episode which I will be watching in a little bit. And I will also be doing, I will be working on another piece of jewelry. I may continue the piece that I had started in my 3rd video, I believe. And I may start some other color projects just to give you guys an idea of the things you can accomplish in your own jewelry making. So, and that will most likely be one video, and I can't tell you what time it will go up, but just look for that video and like, subscribe, share the video, bring in your friends, and stay tuned for next time. Thanks for watching.